Do not delay the PMP exam. This is my advice. I'm keep saying every day to my students, to my friends, to everyone who want to take the PMP exam. Never delay the payment. Never delay the application of your exam. You finish the course, you set the plan, you submit the application, you pay the money, you take the exam. That's it. You will succeed. Don't delay and don't be afraid from the PMP exam. PMP exam is very easy. Hi, this is Nasser, and in this video I will show to you one of my candidates who applied this rule and he passed the PMP exam recently. So let's see what he said.
Fine. Let's start this session, this amazing session, by welcoming our friend, our new hero, Mr. PMP, Mr. Amr Ali. Amr is my friend, and he joined with me, I think, in June. In June, I think, and he passed the PMP this week with amazing surprise. So okay. He will be with us today in these minutes. He will explain to us what he did, what was his plan, how did he prepare for the exam, and then you can ask him. Okay, but before Amr starts, kindly help me to welcome our PMP, Mr. Amr. Kindly welcome him.
Welcome and congratulations, Mr. Amr.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you all. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Hope you're all are doing well with the PMP studying. First, I need to start by thanking Mr. Mohamed Naser for his assistance and guidance, even after I finished the course with him, actually. And second, also, he's the main reason after Allah's will in passing my PMP exam. Let me start with the phase of studying. I finished by the end of June, as Mr. Nasser said, my PMP course. And after that, I started, as also he said, to drown in the career life for 1 week, 7 days. I almost forgot that I've taken the PMP course, and started also to forget that I have an exam is waiting for a decision to be appointed. In the last session, I remember it very well, as if it is yesterday, actually. I take notes for his advices. During this week, or after this week, actually, one of his advices just keep going through my head. Which is not delaying the PMP exam or the PMP studying after finishing the course under any circumstances. And this is the first lesson learned, actually, from my experience. And I'm happy to share also my experience with you. Hope it will be useful and you can get benefit of it. After this week, I started to regain or just gathering my strengths and focus and concentration on the PMP. I started to follow the plan of the studying for almost 10 days. Actually, it was 10 days studying. I divide the chapters of the PMP. It should be at 6 days, but I took 10 days for me after reviewing the videos on Nasergy. And also I review the video of the session, especially of the sessions or lectures, especially the question and answer or the revision sessions. And it took about 10 days. And then I just waited for 3 days, forget everything about the PMP. I enjoyed my life for these 3 days. And then I decided to take the PMP exam. I already scheduled it on the BMI site. Actually, I also add something that I have went to the surf the BMI study hall, and I also purchased a package of study which is contain many mini exams on the topics of the PMP, and also two full-length exams. And I started to solve these exams, the question and answers, and checked until I reached about 75 to 80% of right answers. Then now I realized that I'm ready to enter the PMP exam, and I've already entered the exam. And during the exam, I can share also with you, but not specifically because the exam, I go through many emotions, you know, during the exam, you are having many emotions, fear, happiness, everything I experience it in the exam. Yeah, or crying, but inside, you know, it's hard, hard crying from the inside. But Alhamdulillah, it's everything goes well. The exam contains about 70%, which is repeated. With also two of my friends also took the PMP, but 1 month ago, 70% on the agile. 70% on the agile. And for me, for my exam, actually, because it's different from one another. From my exam about the other topics, the communication management plan and the stakeholder management plan, stakeholder engagement. This is my exam, but this is not same for each and every one's exam. It's different. But the repeated or the most common that, or the most repeated experience, two of my friends also took the exam with also the same 70% of the agile, 70% of the question on the agile. And by the way, the questions are all case study questions, same as the one we experienced it with Mr. Mohamed Naser. It's a case study question, not on a certain topic or a direct question. I mean, it's not a direct question. And also during the exam, for me, I use the elimination technique. The elimination technique. This is my method of, yeah, almost all the elimination technique. The one which I did not know, also I use the elimination, but any mini, miny, mo. Yeah. Also, it's a very simple elimination technique. Hadi bedi, yes. And this is my experience, and also but the main lesson learned for me, and as Mr. Mohamed Naser said, never ever try to delay the PMP studying after finishing the course. Try not to drown in the career life and going to the work, coming back from work, and forget that you have taken the PMP. This is the first lesson learned. And also never try to delay the date of the exam after finishing the studying. I mean, after the studying phase, never delay. And this was actually a very, very precious advice from Mr. Mohamed Naser. After this week, I forgot all the PMP. Really, actually, this one, frankly, is going through my head in each and every day, and each during day and night, and also during my sleep. Yeah. So this advice, I really took care of it very, very well. And this is actually the main key, or the main reason, after Allah's will, of course, I passed the PMP exam, and Alhamdulillah, I got my certification.
Okay. What did you do after you see the result on the screen after 5 minutes from finishing the exam, and then you passed the exam? What did
actually
you do?
I was happy. I was very, very happy. I cannot describe it. I really, this feeling, I cannot describe it, because this feeling is I was happier than I got my graduation certificate from the Faculty of Engineering. Yeah, really. it took too much time because I was really enjoying this course from the beginning. Because this course was very interesting to me. Since I started the first session, it was very interesting to me. I like it very much. I love this knowledge very much. That's
and you
why.
feel
So once
it's
I
related to you.
Yeah, and also it's related to my profession. Actually, I forgot to I'm a project manager. I'm working in Qatar in a construction company. I'm also graduated from civil engineering department, and I'm from Alexandria, Egypt.
المرسى
So
والعباس.
anyone has any? Yeah, والمرسى والعباس. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much, Am. Thank you so much for this amazing
more than
minutes.
welcome.
And our friends, please, we have a great opportunity now. Amr is with us. You can ask him.
No one has any concern? Actually, it's very difficult to remember the exact question in the exam. It's very, very difficult because it's 180 questions in 4 hours. And the 4 hours, actually, as I've said, all emotions come through your head during this 4 hours.
When you solve each question, you know exactly this is right or wrong, or you just it's very difficult so that you don't know either it's right or wrong.
Actually, some questions are repeated from the study questions that we have taken here in the course itself.
Repeated the idea
so
or the question?
I was in the idea, but not in the same. It's not the same question as it is. It's not carbon copied, but the idea is the same. If you focus on reading the question, it will be almost the same.
Because a lot of questions I added in the class, I changed it. I changed the question so that it should be twisted. So I twisted myself. It means I'm doing good. I'm doing good, huh?
Yeah, very good. It was very good, but focusing on it's a matter of the language, how to express the question. They are trying to just make it on another language, but the same idea. Once I read the questions, it was the same idea. I know very well that this is the same idea. Also, the team management and the conflict management. Also, I got questions on the conflict management and the team management, how to empower the team and train the team like that. But not, and also the waterfall, but very
minor.
Yes, a small percent of the waterfall. Okay. But the agile was the major. Especially also the Scrum, Scrum. I found a Scrum. Many questions on the Agile, especially the Scrum.
Perfect.
And and it was very difficult to remember exactly the question. That is it. But it was repeated for most of them. Were repeated for me. But we have to just focus on reading the question. Also, some question, same. I read only the last line.
Oh, really?
Some questions.
It works.
Yeah, I read the last line. It works very well. Very well. I read the last line and then a story above the question. And then the last line is the
question.
Yeah, it's the question. And I also, for me, I use most of the question. I use the elimination method, and the second one is.
Okay. And you got time at the end to review, or الوقت سرقك?
No.
Or
no. No time. Really, actually, no time.
Because elimination, it's a very accurate way, but it consumes time.
Yeah, of course, it consumes lots of time because I have to read. If I did not read the question well, I should read the answers very well.
Yeah.
Because I have to eliminate from them. Yes.
Yeah, you played on the guaranteed way. I mean, you need to make sure that you will catch the game. فأنت لعبت بطريقة كوبر. يعني you close all the lines and then at the 90 minutes you get one goal and خلاص. That's it.
Yes. Yes. Of
Perfect.
course, it's a risk, but
خلاص يعني
I
above
find this
target.
way. Yeah, I
You finished?
find this way. Yeah, of course, above target. Yes,
Yeah, above
I
target.
finish. Yeah.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, what is your next step?
Actually, I'm also my next step. I will focus on applying the PMP because now I got the knowledge and I need to apply it. You know, most of I will talk about my company. They are not working with the PMP knowledge, but I will try my best to apply it even in my project.
Yes,
I will apply it very well.
Or at least gradually.
Yeah, gradually. Yeah, I will apply it. Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
And perfect. Also in the academic. Sorry. Yeah.
I also will. You will join. I'm creating something called the Nasergy School. You know, the PMP's candidates. We will join there. We will discuss how to help others students to be certified, how to create more ideas of the questions. You know, we will help the future students to pass the exam. And this for you also, you will get this, you know, 35 videos giving back. You will share the knowledge. Even with this session, you can report and get your first videos with PMP as giving back. So 1 or 2 videos you can get from this contribution. Inshallah.
Of course. Inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah, and I'm ready for any. Yeah, please.
I have a question.
Yeah,
of
please.
course.
Sharfas.
Be my guest.
Yeah. Were you able to finish on time or finish early or exactly on time? How was the timing? Exactly 3 hours, 50 minutes, or you finished early?
I finished earlier, maybe by 10 minutes, I think. I remember. Only 10 minutes. And if you try to revise the questions, you will you cannot. You will, after these 4 hours, as I've said, you are passing through many stages. So after you finish the last questions, you will end the exam directly. It's by default or by nature. You will close it directly, waiting for your results, because they are sending an email, an analysis for your test result. But not from the BMI, from the online examining, from the proctor itself.
The center. Okay. Thank you.
Much obliged.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
ألف مبروك يا مهندس عمرو.
الله يبارك فيك يا فندم، الله يخليك.
We have المهندس عمرو من اسكندرية والمهندس سبيل من الصعيد، يعني احنا كده بص واخدين مصر وانا من القاهرة، فاحنا كده ايه واخدين خط
كده سنترنا وجنوب وشمال.
ألف مبروك والله، حاجة تشرف.
الله يبارك فيك يا فندم.
I have a question but about can I say where you make this exam? It's very big issue for me to where I will make the exam and who will assist me to start and end.
You will take the exam at home. I've taken it at my home, but you should have a closed room with a desk. The desk may be in the middle of the room or at one side of the walls. And
I mean,
after that,
is it prefer يعني سؤالك ده مهندس محمد برضو يعني اعمله في السنتر ولا في البيت ولا how can I make where I can make this exam better in center or
okay والله شوف we have 2 cases and this week we have 2 cases. Our success story here, Mr. Amr, he took it from home. And as Amr said, you have some precautions. You need to have one room almost empty, no books, no computers, no anything. You will put the chair and the window and the table somewhere in very clear area. You need to have very good internet connection. You need to have some precautions. Okay.
That's why.
أيوة. Amr, alhamdulillah, he managed this and he passed. طيب, I have another case. One girl last week also, okay, she took the exam from home And the problem that the PMI themselves, they have a technical connection with the video screening. She couldn't see her. She opened the camera. Her laptop was working, but the other side, the proctor, couldn't see her face. And then he stopped the exam for her.
That's what my concern.
And then they connected her and asked her, okay, no problem. This is our mistake. We will open the exam again for you. And in the second time, also the same problem happened. There is no screen, okay? Finally, they said, okay, it's our problem and we will give you the exam 1/3, but she selected to move to the center, okay? Yeah. However, she didn't pay any extra fees, but the problem her mental focus was destroyed يعني اتدمرت يعني فاهم؟
Yes, of course, yes, of course طبعا.
My advice اتفضل.
هو بس انا بضيف حاجه لكلام حضرتك. هو لازم الانترنت كونكشن تكون 100% قويه جدا، سيجنال قويه جدا. حضرتك تبقى قاعد في اوضه مقفوله تماما ما عليهاش اي حتى بورتريز اللي عليها كتابه بيعلقوا عليها.
كيبت انجلش عمرو عشان خاطر
اوكي the internet connection at your home, if you decide to take the exam at home, should be very strong internet connection. Wi-Fi or a cable, it's not an issue. Also make sure that your device you are taking the laptop or the desktop you are using it is clear from any books because or any programs that may slow down your system during the exam or may also affect the internet connection, the firewalls and the antivirus like that. So it will be related an IT issue now, not only. So you are focusing not only on the exam, you are focusing also on the information technology or administration of taking the exam. So it was very hard for me to take it actually, because also they requested photos from the 4 sides of the table, and maybe they accept these photos or not accept these photos. One of my friends 1 month ago just upload the photos, but they did not accept it. So they spoke to him, the proctor spoke to him directly and let him use his laptop to move, take around on the room to check all the room, because it was difficult for them to realize exactly the perimeter of the room or the domain of the room he's taking the exam in it. So it's better to focus only on the exam. Take it in the center, because the center will be responsible, I think, for all these IT issues. This is the most difficult part. Yeah, this is the most difficult part in taking the exam at home. Most difficult part. Of course, if you have your family and your children, if anyone knocks the door, it will be a very big issue.
Very worse.
That's why I'm keen to go take it in the center.
My advice actually, if this is the first time to take these kind of exams, especially the PMP, take it from the center and transfer the risk to the admin يعني. يعني لأن أعصابك because you will be يعني how can I say it يعني
focusing method.
أعصابك يعني تبقى مولعة يعني. You will be very nervous, very tension, يعني you don't need any more, and suddenly if your son knock the door you feel like
that's the problem. It's a method of focusing yourself يعني. I mean
and as Amr said, those people, the PMP proctors, are very aggressive. يعني they don't have يعني مفيش لجان رأفة يعني. they cannot they don't have any emotions,
Yes.
They will close your exam as if anything.
In addition to, I did not read any exam, any question in the exam. I did not use my lips at all. Only reading by my own eyes, because it's very important. It's very important. They are sending warning immediately.
Really?
Warning immediately.
Really?
One of my friends. Really, one of my friends told me they send him first warning, second warning, third warning. he will close his exam. He will not, close the exam immediately. So it's very, very important not to read the questions by lips. Just read it in your mind, by eyes, and read it in your mind.
We need to practice that.
Of course. I practice it, really. Actually, I practice it because this is also one of Mr. Mohamed Naser's advice. I also practice it very well. I also
in the center also the same case?
لا, in the center not the same way يعني, but in the center also if you raise your voice, of course يعني, they will come to you. But moving your lips is not the same restriction like your home, because in the center they will give some responsibilities to the guy who is the admin guy, that is the security. But in your house there is no insecurity. Yeah.
So center we can, if we have moved the lips, there is no problem?
No problem.
No problem. But don't move like that. Of course they will catch you and make it simple.
Yeah, of course.
الله ألف مبروك يا مهندس عمرو.
الله يبارك فيك هندسة، ربنا يخليك.
By the way, Mr. Amro was in the previous batch, only previous batch, this Friday batch from the previous batch. يعني not so far.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, not so far. It took only just 1 week. This 1 week I drowned to the career life, and then 10 days of studying, and I took also 3 days off. 3 days off. Never, I'm not thinking on anything for the PMP, and then I got the exam. I got my exam.
Total 20.
I got it. 20 days is more than enough for revising, but it's better to stick to the plan that it will be, as Mr. Mohamed Naser said, 6 days, 6 chapters by 6 days, or 1 week maximum for reviewing the videos on Nasergy, and also the lecture reviews, the question and answer, and then just try to solve also a package solving the exams, question and answers. As I've said, I bought a plan from the PMI itself, and it was similar to the case study questions also, and also direct, including also direct questions. And after that, 3 or 4 days a break. Actually, I took 3 days a break, then entered the exam.
This material you bought from PMI?
The PMI site itself. Whole study, yes. It's a PMI whole study.
This is one exam, Mr. Amr, or how many exams?
It's 15 mini exams on different topics. And
15 mini, how many questions per each one?
Per each one, I think is 15 questions per each one. And also I got 2 full-length exam. 2 full-length exam.
Okay.
That is good.
And
then you review.
Then
you review the questions, the quizzes from Mr. Naser also, right? This both options.
Both should be, because it will not differ from the questions. It's only a matter of language, but the concept is the same, or the idea is the same. It's only a matter of how to express the question. And it's a very better way to read the question in 2 different ways. But the same idea. So you. It's not now. It will be indirect understanding for the question if you read it with another way, but it's a very good practice. It's a very good practice.
Okay. If you can also share this link with us, it will be good. The PMI link.
Actually, I will share it. But if you try to open it, you will the PMI link. I will share it. But if someone needs the study plan itself, it's on the account. So you have to use my password and username.
لا.
So,
I mean the link to purchase. They need to purchase.
The purchase. Of course. I will share it now. I will share it now.
Okay,
great.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
More questions?
Thank you.
Much obliged.
Once again, Mabruk.
Allah yabarik feek. Thank you very much.
Also, Amr, he studied the 6 Sigma and got the yellow belt, and he is in the green belt way now. Yes. You got the green belt.
I've already got the green belt.
Alhamdulillah.
Also.
Mashallah. That's great. Yeah, there's also, you remember I was saying this. If you finish the PMP, everything else will be easy. You will finish everything in very less time.
Actually, I noticed that very well. The PMP is the main tree, and the small branches are the others.
The remaining.
If you got the PMP, the remaining. Also, what helped me that I already took the Six Sigma as per your advice. Also, precious advice really to take the green, the yellow belt, Six Sigma yellow belt, and also the Scrum, not the Scrum, the Scrum fundamentals. I've taken it, and it eases my way very much. It facilitates this agile section or topic in the BMB.
You take them before the exam.
I took them before the BMB. It's during the course.
During the study.
During the course. During the study. And it was very, very useful. It was very useful for me, really. Because, as I've said, the BMB is the main tree, and the other branches, and the other are the branches, small branches, Six Sigma and the Scrum fundamentals. All these are branches, small branches.
Yeah.
So it will really useful to take them before the BMB exam, because it will not take much time, and also it will assure the information. Assure the information only as a repeating technique.
Perfect. والله very nice talk, Mr. Amr. Me personally,
thank you very much.
I got a lot of benefits from it.
Thank you very much, Mohamed.
And خلاص بقى, we are now colleagues in the PMP club, so
of course we are colleagues in the PMP family. I really thank you very much, and I need to thank you very much again. Really appreciate your assistance and the guidance. Even after I finished the course, I never asked you anything, and you just shut the door in front of me, really, and I appreciate it very well appreciate it. Also, I thank you because you are the main reason, after Allah's will, for taking this track in general, not the PMB, for taking this track. Really, I appreciate it, and thank you very much. And I wish for you all.
ربنا يخليك. لا, you deserve it. If you don't have this intention, if you don't have this effort, you consumed a lot of time, spaces, a lot of effort, and you have this target. You finish in very short time. You focused. You actually did a lot of work, actually, Amr.
Really, it's very too much effort. Yes, it took too much effort and concentration.
And if you need my advice for the next stage, never stop. Now you are خلاص, الموتوسيكل, you start moving, you start moving, you have this taste. I mean, you are hungry now, so take more and more. We have a lot of, if you look for knowledge, you have a lot of certificates, not big price, not big budget. I mean, medium or small budget. You can start eating this knowledge in different ways in the same career, and you will feel yourself very powerful after a short time,
inshallah. And I wish all of you the best of luck, and my best regards to you all, inshallah.
الله يخليك. Thank you so much, and مع بعض بقى.
Much obliged. inshallah يا باشا, معك على طول inshallah.
شكرا جدا. Thank you so much.
ربنا يخليك.
Thank you so much.
Much obliged. Thank you.
مع السلامة.
Thank you. سلام.
السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. السلام حبيبي.